These are the best highlights from the matchup between Anyone's Legend and Ultra Prime during the 2024 LPL Summer Split.
Seeing themselves, that was great.
Yeah, it was great.
That was wonderful. Good times, good times.
What a wonderful bunch they are. Croco is about to go towards his natural habitat, the river, but unfortunately there's a crocodile hunter and an Nautilus there who lands a phenomenal dredge line to get Hacker that first blood, the psycho in the jungle.
Go back to base for the first point in the game is maybe the most important time of the game for individual melee versus melee matchups like this. Good E through the wave there as well. Because when Xingtian went back for the first time, he needs to be so careful here, man.
So much danger.
He had maybe 10 CS and he is down combat stats even with this. Ala's just going in and he kills him.
Just gone. Just stepped to oblivion. Xingtian can't bother to burn the...
Now from Ultra Prime, how do they recover around a matchup that needs to be ahead?
Your guy needs to be a bit careful here, because Shanks just hops on forwards, gets a lot of damage down. That's just a phage in infantry, basically, and Yuekai's HP bar suffering for it. Dragon is on screen, but Anyone's Legend looking to contest, especially with the mid laner chunked out.
Now with the Dragon being taken low, AL are getting close to this. Crocker's not in range for the smite, and he won't get it. Where's the fight, though?
Big chunk onto Kyle, who's taken very low. Shanks goes forwards. It's a 1 for none at the minute, and then Croco with the body stolen. Just doing so much damage. Top side we go. Xingtian's got Ale very low, but flashing away. Will not die because Xingtian doesn't have level 6 still.
Oh, it doesn't have the level 6.
Shouldn't be too much of a threat towards Xingtian.
Not just yet. Hang on a second. You see this, Xingtian, buddy. What you doing here? He has no help on the horizon. He's flashed over the wall.
Oh, Xingtian, you've done this to yourself, my friend. You could have completed that back, and now you're in a 1v2. Gonna try and get the stun down with the Shield of Daybreak into his Zenith Blade, into Ala picking up the kill. That one was
to stop AL from using this early goal they have to just brutalize him in fights.
There's still no summoners up on Xingtian, who's died twice. And Croco's coming up with double buffs. This could get spicy yet.
Oh,
dear. On the wrong end of an equalizer. There's a ward in the bush already, and that means there's just nowhere to go. Another Blade of the Ruin King does the damage required, and Croco picks that one up.
It's so hard to enter top side of the map with the way that AL have been playing. Now, we did say Ultra Prime maybe have some options if they take that second dragon. They are aiming towards it, and Dal's going for the dive.
Got the Ignite down. He flashes away, gets the Noxian Guillotine, flash for flash. One more E would do it. There's the Flame Spinner in the E. Can't quite the kill. Oh my days, Ale. That's a lot of turret shots. Gets away with it just about. Can't quite secure the kill. Dragon off the other side goes down to Ultra Prime. Ale can't quite drink Xingtian under the table. Bot lane. There's a monster play happening onto Doggo, who's put down in the bot lane. They'll make it a 1-for-1 right now, but everyone else is coming over. What is going on? Kyle in danger position. A Valkyrie over the wall, but they will not be going to Valhalla quite yet.
Oh my word, AL.
The first kind of impact that's not really happened. Bot lane was a bit of a nothing burger. Top side, well, for the longest time, Xingtian was stuck at 45 CS. It's only until that failed dive that he's managed to pick up another wave. He's going to burn down here as well. Gets a bit of healing back, but it's just too far behind. Again, he dies. 2,500 gold lead individually in the top lane, and that's before the turret falls, which it surely will for first
and
brick.
It's just
for something like a Nautilus or a Xin Zhao to continue the snowball forwards, and especially considering they're likely to be the first kills. Get very difficult to manage. Hacker tries to jump onto Ale, flashes away, but the 3 talent strike doesn't work out that well. There comes down the crescent gun. But Ale just burns him to the ground. Lord Almighty, the damage is foul. They'll finally get the return kill as the CC comes on through, and Nika will help Doggo pick that one up. So at least there is a 1-for-1. I mean, I've got to call it out as well, though, Alex. You know, it's winter over in Australia right now, so it's the wrong time of year for barbecues, and yet Anyone's Legend have decided that they don't need any of that, you know, seasonal problems, and just come along and murder the top laner again.
Yeah, and I mean, at this point, it feels like Croco is taking up the moniker of the Night King if winter is coming, and he raises one of those dead bodies of Xingtian to go towards that Baron itself. And it feels like Ultra Prime, they're going to have to throw themselves against the wall. Their watch might have been ended.
Might well have been. We'll see whether they can hold on a little bit here. But Valyrian Steel just not in attendance. Not enough damage, not enough items. Certainly not enough health bars as the cat desperately tries to run away. The only unkilled member of Ultra Prime. finally gets out alive still! Still stays near of death. And Yukai gets Kyle on the way out.
Sam, what is dead may never die. Niket keeping his
Why wouldn't you? Now the siege continues.
And it feels like there is one last fight. See if they can find them on an open field, Ned.
It's just not to be found. The Dothraki hordes of anyone's legends go charging forwards and rampage their way to a kill on Tukwei.
They do at Ultra Prime. They have just not been able to recover. I mean, we said it once in the early game, probably would have done us for the rest of the cast. Oh dear, top lane's out of control. The rest of the composition follows up so well, and now they're going into the inhibits turrets.
The rumble is continuing to breathe dragon fire, and the house of a few dragons is beginning to burn down what remains of Ultra Prime's base. There's 2 dead. There's a wave in the base. I don't know how much longer Ultra Prime can dare to hold on.
They're teleporting back with Shanks. Picks up a fire cannon to add insult to injury as well. So powerful, and the Corki hasn't even really been the main character. He hasn't needed to be. Respawn's coming through from Ultra Prime. Can they turn something back? Here comes Qingtian.
Flash for the apprehend, but can't get the kill! Shanks just unleashes! Well, you should know better than that, Ultra Prime. In the game of League of Legends, you win! Or in game 1, they die!
Ultra Prime have been thoroughly schooled by anyone's legend first foray onto the Rift for Summer. We had questions about how good could this team be with...
Because the Jason, the Jax can split push away, and suddenly there's a Kai'Sa and a Karthus pressing R from 2 screens away, and it's no longer a 1v1 or a 2v1, it's a 3. Has Q Smite, which is very difficult to beat in the jungle.
Very early on, so can they get that one turns the XP? Yes, they can, and they catch Kyle. Flash away, Hook doesn't get into the tower range, though. So AL just losing little bits and pieces, but not kills just yet. Shanks.
Ow! Final auto and do it! First blood solo kill for Shanks!
And Shanks picks up the chase.
But Kai doesn't bother and ends up dying a little bit there as well. I'm pretty sure that reset should have been available. Shanks steps forward again with it to the skies. The bomb pops down though, and the rocket jump goes forward, but doesn't really get him in range to auto attack, and now he's in danger of a shock blast landing. No empowered option though, so just the base form of the Q. Ala taken pretty low, but not out, and does just ward hop away.
Does he place down that ward just a little earlier and spotted out Hacker on the top side as well. So Ala has managed to survive the weirdness of the lane swap as well. I thought he was going to get completely zoned out of XP, but he's... Oh, Yukai, buddy, what is happening here?
Wow, just so much damage. We know how good Ala can be. We've seen hints of it with Shanks, but now with their powers combined, maybe they can be something really special. Bot lane, though, we have to turn our eyes towards for the first time. It feels like this series as Kyle goes down, but Doggo will be traded out. An AD carry for support is still in field. A win for anyone's legend.
It is.
The Cat will mount up, can't find anything more.
Yeah, so that's gold over to Hope. You can see the gold lead is on Doggo right now, but the fact that Hope is getting any gold at all against the Varus is very important. The Kai'Sa, we said very important. He's okay with that W crash down. I was worried there because the passive is now stacked up on him. This is dangerous.
Oh my god, gets him with a level 6!
Just does not respect the XP of Hope. Use of that auto attack. Reset. Flash forward from Hacker.
It just never ends. Hacker tries to get on forward. The flash won't work, and now Croco here with the Qs flying. A final one would do it. Gets the kill. Now needs to back away. Kyle is back. Doggo also here. There's no...
Yeah, that one's a bit of a stinker. Sucks for him, I suppose. And he's going forward again. Doesn't quite get the flip back.
And unfortunately for them, they're looking for a pick themselves, but Croco is there. And the Defiles and the Layways does enough work to help secure another kill.
Very nearly gets a return kill. Sadly not for him, and now he might just get assassinated.
Oh, and there's the Karthus ult as well. A Requiem for a Dream. But the heal keeps Doggo alive for a moment. A final Q does the work, though, and Hope springs eternal. 3-0 and 2.
And if you're wondering why Karthus Tristana is a good combo, it's because an AD carry that can dive forward and have the extra bit of damage from the Requiem is very, very potent. Same thing here with the Kai'Sa. Goes for 3-0 and 2. And as we said, the Varus having to kind of just see a Kai'Sa get so much gold, not due to their fault at all, sucks so much. Niket going forwards.
It's Shanks to the skies. Niket gets knocked away with the Magna Storm running, but now Qingtian coming on over. Kyle in a difficult position. The kill comes through onto the Rel. Makes that a 1-for-1 as Yukai picks that one up. The cast gap knocks Shanks back. The ult comes flying on through. Tries to get the speed. Jumps over the roots to try and buy some space. Doesn't quite work out as the turnaround damage is now huge. And anyone's legend have overplayed their hand flat on full slam. And Ala has got nowhere left to run, surely. The bomb about to explode does so. Final body slam, another kill, and Ultra Prime finally on the board.
What is our...
Legend still fine in this game. They're up 1,500 gold.
Well, we
it's
just
on the right
talked about
kinds
that,
of
didn't
places.
we? And particularly with the Kaiser, very, very dangerous. Shanks good gold too.
It gets interesting. There's no way, but the damage back is foul, and they just dive with no minions required.
Ah, they don't care about that. Ala jumps beyond the wave. The mark out was just used. They do have the Karth Assault.
The damage back is huge, but it's just not enough.
Not enough.
With a shield and an aftershock is enough to keep
Now we
himself alive.
have Tristana, 6 grubs, being able to take down that top lane tower pretty easily, it feels like. So that one's going to be taken down for free. Every time these plays happen now, remember that if Tristana is still alive, it just means he can just use his ult on cooldown, teleports now towards top side. He won't have his ultimate quite just yet. Be up in 5 seconds, might just use that to finish off the kill. Cask misses. Dead Chinxian, I think.
Yep, looks like the depth charge comes on through, and Hillbilly Gragas has got nothing to say about this one. Ale gets the kill. And they'll get the tower as well.
So, Qingtian, Ala has felt like it has been the determining matchup of this series so far in a lot of ways. This time, less so than it was around the bot side, but still, lots of fighting between the two of them and lots of people coming to play on that top side. 6 Grub, Tristana on bot side, though, will make this a fine cross map from the side of Ultra Prime. Full tower being taken down. That's map control. That's gold.
Force through the Gragas, the Maokai, the Rel could get a bit dicey, but they're saying, look, we'd rather just turn and burn on this Baron.
Karthus kills this super quick. Is one of the strongest takers in the game. And Ultra Prime are just not there quick enough. The fog of war works out for anyone's legend. They push out that mid lane turret. Yes, they give up a mid lane turret. Yes, they give up a dragon. But the Baron will give them a chance to potentially get a lot of gold in pocket.
Early game, obviously, did get to 3-0 and 2 off a lot of plays.
Yes, but then it hasn't changed. You have a Fed Kaiser, and that's not changed. Ala caught out with a Varus.
Exactly that. Now we're going to see whether they can make something happen as Ala knocked away. And once again, the attack is on the top laners. Yukai gets to hop on forwards. Shanks in a dangerous position themselves in a 1v3. And Hope, again, is not here. Your Fed Kaiser, once again, not involved in the plays. Will get the tier 2 at least. So there is some recompense, but the Baron buff is just kind of stymied because you lose in the mismatched fight.
AL had the 3-0-2 Kaiser, and they don't join the fight. You can see how much damage they can do, but forcing the flash out too, that's dangerous now.
Gets a supercharger run away, gets a W afterwards, big chunk onto the cat, who does get a bit of healing, but now the ultimate comes flying on through for Karthus! Into the ultimate from Hope, but there's no mana! There's no mana for Hope! Dante had it right! Abandon Hope, all you who ult here!
Like,
not great, yeah.
This is anyone's legend, the art of the trade deal, I guess. Yukai walking up topside. There's a the mad Karthus ult.
That's what you could do, though.
Now just giving over soul points to AL at the cost of a mid lane in a turret. Now, of course, they might have felt that they weren't in position to fight for that big turret, but what can they do here? Crocker walking forwards.
Jumped, could be in danger. Shanks misses the shock blast, and that's a dangerous position. Will they pull the ultimate? They will do! Absolutely foul amount of damage, and Hope will Killer Instinct in. Tries to read Niket's job there. Does Kyle, and will not land the dredge line. So it ends up being a 1-for-1, both junk.
But G2's not in this game, thankfully, for the LPL. We saw they did at MSI and at the CS
G2
Major as well. We got ourselves a teleport coming in from Endless Legend, and the ult comes through.
Shanks flashes away, gets damage back though! To the skies he goes, and to the ground Hacker is put! 2 kills straight back, shock blast afterwards, Ale hops on forwards, the Requiem comes on through, and it's more like a dirge at this point. Another Stinker, the burn from Car.
We're taking a 2-0 here in the game versus Ultra Prime.
The game going so heavily to AL in such a short amount of time that Sam's mic dies on the exit of it. Ultra Prime face up against anyone's legend for their first series of the LPL Summer. And oh my word, they have given some questions some other teams. Really does feel like Ala being put into this team has given them a breath of fresh air. And they will walk away with a 2-0.
I got to.
These were some of the best highlights from the 2024 LPL Summer Split matchup between anyone's legend and Ultra Prime. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.